Hi guys, and welcome back to a story time with Amina. I do want to apologize firstly, my voice is half gone because I'm fasting and my throat is so dry and I need a drink. Could really do with coffee right now, to be honest with you, but yeah. So I'm going to be giving you guys a story time with Amina, a real life scenario that happened to me. Yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. So basically what happened is I was traveling on holiday and we got a package, like a full package where you get the hotel, you get like some activities and like breakfast and stuff like that. And it was with some package, but it was with Ukraine Airlines. Okay, so I personally never traveled in Ukraine Airlines like ever before, and this is my first time. But because it was with a package and stuff like that, I thought, okay, why not? I don't see a problem with it. Like, I mean, it's not the best flight to go on. It's not the well-known like Emirates or Qatar, or like there's so many out there. So it's not like one of the popular ones, but I just thought because it was with a package and why not, it got everything included with it. So I thought, you know what, why not give it a go? Because we got the package through like an agency and stuff, and they said it's with like Ukraine Airlines, and we were like, okay, never heard of it, never heard of anything bad about it, so we just thought we'd give it a go anyways. So yeah, we went to the Ukraine Airlines, and when we were like going through check-in and stuff like that, we put like all our bags and stuff, and then you have to go through that metal bit where you just have to walk through. Anyways, it was basically, let me give you the honest experience. When we were traveling from we went from Gatwick, so when we were traveling from Gatwick, we had to obviously fly to Ukraine, and then obviously from Ukraine to Dubai, where we were traveling from. When I went into the Ukraine airport, firstly, everyone was just staring at us because there was no Muslims at all, and they were just looking at us in such a bizarre way. There was like a lot of like security, like there's loads of policemen and everything, and they were just like walking around, but they kept on eyeing me up because I had my hijab on, and they kept on looking at me in like such a dodgy way, like thought like I had something in my bag and stuff. And I just gave them like such a dirty look, thinking like, you know what the hell, like not every single Muslim who has a scarf on like are bad. We're not bad people, do you know what I mean? So anyways, then we went through check-in. We had to go through that metal bit, and then I was just about to go in, and then the guy pulled me back, and he was literally pulling my scarf off, and he's like, take off, take off. I was like, excuse me, I am not taking my scarf off. There was like, it was so packed, honestly, I'm not lying to you. It was so packed, and everyone just stopped and stared, and he was like pulling my scarf off. I pushed him back. I was like, excuse me, do not touch me, and I'm not going to be pulling my scarf off, taking my scarf off for any reason. And he was like, no, take it off. He thought like I had something underneath my scarf. I mean, like, seriously, please. And then after, I was like, I'll go through and you can check that nothing will go off. And then he kept like pulling it off, and then Adil got so pissed off. He grabbed him by the neck and he pushed him to the wall. He said, no, don't you dare like threaten my wife and tell her to take a scarf off. What the hell, who do you think you are? And then all the policemen started coming, and they had like all guns in their hands and stuff like that. And then the guy was like, what's going on? And he's like, he's telling my wife to take a scarf off. Does he have any respect? And then they spoke in their language, and then he was like, let her just go through. And then I went through, and I just turned, and nothing went off, obviously. Then I turned around and I was like to him, really? Do you think I got something underneath my scarf just because I'm Muslim? Yeah. And then the guy couldn't say anything. And then it was just such a bad experience. Like, it was just one of the worst experiences I've ever experienced. I've never ever gone through a scenario where someone thought that I did something, or I have something in my scarf, and it's just like one of the worst experiences ever. But then, surprise, the worst experience didn't finish just yet. We were walking in the Ukraine Airlines, and we were just about to board, you know, where you're sitting in that little lobby before you go in. And I just went through my like hand luggage, and I just took out some tablets because I get travel sick, and I just feel like really sick, and like I just take travel sickness tablets. So I just took them out, and then all I can remember was like 2 policemen were running to me, And I'm thinking, like, I was just like shocked. I was like, is this guy actually running to me? Or he's like, I turned around and thinking like maybe he's looking at someone else, but there was no one behind me. He was just literally looking at me, and he stopped and he's like, what's this in your hand, what's in your hand? He thought I was taking, like, I had drugs with me or some shit. And then I was like, these are travel sickness tablets. And he didn't understand what I said. And then I said to him, these are tablets that you take before you go on a plane because you don't feel sick. And then they stopped us. They had to do some tests to make sure they were actually travel sickness and stuff like that. Oh my god, the worst experience ever. Not only that, people are actually watching you and they think that you've done something bad, or they think bad about you. Like when you walk in, they're just looking at you like in such a weird way, like, oh my god, she's got something with her, or like she's done something. It's just one of the worst experience of my life. The fact that the guy had the guts to pull my hijab, I felt like slapping him, honestly. I'll be honest with you, I just felt like slapping the shit out of him. Like, don't you dare touch my scarf, man. Who the hell do you think you are? Like, just because we're Muslim and stuff, don't always assume that Muslims are bad, or Muslims got like something like a gun or some shit with them. Like, what the hell? Like, seriously, don't judge a book by its cover, honestly. Can't emphasize that enough. But yeah, so that was my experience with Ukraine Airlines. Honestly, one of the worst experience I have ever experienced. Would I recommend it for you guys? No, I would not. Just overall a really bad experience. It's just so funny to just know that there's really pathetic people out there. There's people who are so dumb they don't even use their brains. I mean, seriously, like, they just judge a book by its cover just because we wear hijab, and they think all Muslims are bad, and it's just really sad and it's pathetic, to be honest with you. So yeah, and he didn't even have the guts to apologize after I came out. He didn't even have the guts to apologize, which is shocking. But then just come to show that, like, you know, some really immature people they're gonna be like that and they're never gonna change. So I just thought, oh my god, like, seriously. So I definitely don't advise for you to travel on Ukraine, because it was a really bad experience. And funny enough, when I came and I landed, I did some research and I actually searched about Ukraine, because obviously I had such a bad experience and I wanted to see if anyone else had a bad experience with Ukraine Airlines. And I searched up, and a lot of people had a lot to say. And not only that, there was so much turbulence when we were on the plane. Like, it was so scary. Like, the plane was just like literally shaking. And oh my god, that was such a bad experience. Let me know if you guys want to see that experience. That was so nerve-wracking. I can tell you guys what happened. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that sort of video. But yeah, that was my story. I mean, it was shocking. As shocking as it sounds, it was so true. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed a little story time with Amina. I haven't done one in like God knows how long. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.